Hey everyone, welcome to my Friday stream. We're gonna play some R Plus today, and then could do anything else that anyone wants. But we're gonna start with R Plus. This is a deck that showed up a while ago by my testing group with Brandon the King and Ben, also known as Kikai, and I should probably have opened it, but it was a deck that was posted. I think it won a pretty large tournament in the UK. Let's see. It was called How Much Influence is Fast Break? First at Norwich Co. And it has 69 likes, and it probably could have more, but I'm sure people didn't like it because they wanted to keep it at 69. So it was posted in January 22nd, 2023, which is like 5 months ago almost. I remember playing this and testing. I wasn't too involved in the testing process of this deck, but it was something that was super, super cool to me. And I really wanted to play, and I never got around to it until now because of life. So, what does this deck do? So let's just jump and look at my version. So I think this was the version that there's a bunch of versions that were floating around before I think Kikai landed on this to play at the circuit opener. And I think this is the version that most appealed to me, mainly because I wasn't testing for the most competitive thing. I was mainly testing for the most hilarious, fun thing. Hello, fun deck. Yes, I know, right? Thanks for the stream and waiting for this. That's awesome to hear. Feels a bit fragile, but I don't have super much experience against it. Yeah, it definitely is fragile. So, here's a simple 5-step plan. Okay, and I have it in the little description here. So a simple 5-step plan. Step one of the plan is to allow the runner to steal agendas. And hopefully they don't steal your freedom of information, and they can steal the other things. Step 2 is to play stock buyback. Hopefully they took a news team as well. Step 3 is to pray very hard that the runner doesn't win, because you need to play stock buyback and then the runner gets a turn. And then step 4 is play fast break or 2. And then you play fast break, as many copies of fast break as you can find. And you're installing your Sansan, your calibration testing, your Arella, your agenda, and then you're just windmilling agendas on that same turn. So every time you score tomorrow's headline and fly on the wall, the runner takes a tag, and then you also trigger Arella. Sansan reduce the advancement requirement. Cali testing can be used. It can be put back by license acquisition. License acquisition can also get Sansan. And then you give the runners a couple tags, and then freedom of information's advancement requirement goes down. And you can hopefully just keep scoring that. That's the idea. This is the most fun version to me because it's just explosive, and you're just going for really flashy wins, and I want to make a really flashy win. The other way of you can be a little bit safer by playing QPM instead of license acquisition, and then you can protect your QPM with Funhouse, and that's solid as well. And then you play Mavericks because some people play Clot, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to play 3 fast breaks. So, yeah, as I said at the start, I'm going to start with this, and then I would love to play some runner, because I think the last, I've just been playing Adam, really. So if anybody has a runner that they would like me to toy around with, I would love to give that a spin, because I've really just been playing Adam, and I probably should start looking at other stuff. Anyways, let's start with this. This is Reality Plus. And then a bit of updates about my trip. I have had a couple people message me, just giving me some tips and things about going to Europe in general, but also specifically about their city. I really appreciate that. One thing that I'm probably going to do because of somebody who reached out is I'm probably end up going to Turin, because there's a circuit opener in Turin on July 29th, and also Koga lives there, and if Koga's available, I'd probably like to go visit them. as they did recently join Unbanned, and it's somebody that I've interacted with before. So yeah, I'm probably adding Turin to the trip. So any other places or suggestions, please let me know. Ain't nobody playing Clot nowadays. Yeah, nobody's playing Shaper nowadays, I feel. Which is probably probably something that I want to explore. Because Shaper's my home. So I would like there to be a good Shaper deck, and I would need to try it out for me to believe that there is no good Shaper deck. Yeah, so I do want to try that. Let's go corp, let's say streaming. Yeah. Otherwise, the weather in Vancouver has been really good so far. This last week, been really sunny. Although even too hot. Although I think I'm gonna get an experience of too hot when I go to Europe. Had a couple warnings about that, about there being extreme heat in Europe over the summer. So we'll see. Okay. Also, I know that the servers were reset earlier today. I have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes I play during class. Especially like if it's really early in the morning and I'm not awake, then I'll play a game or two to wake up. And it's fine. I can follow along while I play. Usually I play corp because you shouldn't multitask and play runner, whereas I feel like you can multitask and play corp, because corp you can kind of do your own thing, whereas runner you have to really pay attention to what the corp is doing. So I was gonna do that earlier today, but then apparently there was a server update, so I wasn't able to, and I ended up not playing. Mainly just been jamming Acme. Just because it's a deck that I know. Sometimes before I'd play like sports metal, or stuff like that. Let's see. GNS servers being slow sucks, yeah. Is that something that happens often? Yeah, because I'm not too sure. But usually, I don't know. I haven't played too much lately, so not super familiar. There we go, 2 spectators. Not often. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I want to look around and browse through some runners as well. Especially shapers. Like, I don't know where to start though. Let me just go through the shaper faction page. Like, nothing's been posted since the ban, right? Oh, May 9th. Oh, that's startup. I think Smoke is decent. People have been playing Smoke. Smoke is not really shaper. Smoke is like Geist. Okay, we got a game. Let's see, we got a 419. 419 is interesting. 419 is very interesting. We have 3 pieces of ice. That's quite good. We don't want to get diversioned And we're not really looking for anything, right? So we can just go like ice, ice, credit. Huh. Yeah, sure. This is fine. I don't know how to play this deck. Get a hedge fund. Get a news team. We go like Thoth R&D. IP block HQ, take a credit. Go like Funhouse R&D, IP block HQ, take a credit, and we end up putting the Thoth on HQ. That's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We don't want to show this. We don't want to show this because they're gonna poke it, and we don't want to spend 5. So maybe they just won't run. Although, why am I icing? I don't know. That's good for us. We pay 1 here. Hello, hello. How's it going, Alec? Shaper feels like a smoke faction. That might have something with slow-ass Turbine things. Oh, yeah. I haven't played Turbine. I have yet to try Turbine outside of World Tree Woo. But people have been saying Turbine's really good, which I believe it. There's the turtle. Sand draw. They can charge it on archives, that's fine. We can just click for credits here. And be bad. Is that bad? I don't know how to play this deck. Okay, we're gonna take credits. Let's see what happens. A free credit a turn is never bad. A free credit a turn is never bad. Oh, like smoke you're talking about? Turbine Hoshiko and it feels kind of nasty. Oh yeah, I've seen that out of Anarch. Okay, fast break. We want to ice HQ, I think. Don't really care about archives. Ice HQ, prevent the expose, credit. We probably don't care about the expose on the Thoth, though. We can install Sand. Okay, let's draw. Let's install Sand. Let's say no. And then we'll put a Funhouse on HQ instead of the Thoth. Yeah. We just, every time we draw fast break is a great thing. We want to have all 3 fast breaks in our hand. Spin Doctor's good. We can just install that. Naked, take 2. We kind of want the post-truth dividends in their score area. Or the license acquisitions. I guess the post-truth dividends are quite good for us. There's also news team. I think they run a news team if we put it on the Sand. I think they might. Or if we install it naked. Let's install it naked. I think if they don't check it this turn, they'll check this eventually. Struggling to get multi-access is tough. Oh, yeah. So you gotta pick between, like Stargate and Twinning. I mean, Anarch probably has the best multi-access right now, right? Surely. That's fine. Anarch probably has the best multi-access, because you have Stargate and Twinning in faction. I feel like most factions are porting Stargate or Twinning for their multi-access. This is going as -0, which is beautiful. There's stock buyback. We can probably get them running through a Thoth. We could also go like Cali testing news team, which is pretty cheeky. I actually like that a lot. That's so... This is so mean. Install Kali testing, install news team naked. We got a Sansan in there. Ooh. Okay. So this is Nexus 419 with Citadel, I guess. Problem is getting them on the table. Stargate 2 used with Patchwork. Okay, might need to switch back on Keiko. Yeah, Keiko's... I feel like Keiko's very strong. I really like Keiko. It's hard to... You need to really get a lot of synergy to justify Patchwork, I think. We just throw this in the remote. And see if they want to run. I don't love that. But it's fine. We have license acquisition. It's totally fine. We're just stacking goodies in this remote. Running the remote. Okay, we want to res Thoth. We want money. They're going to pay $2 to break it. They took a tag. And then they need to take another 2 tags off the news team if they don't want to take it as a point. Which then they need to, like, clear 2 tags? It's not something they can't do. They took it as a minus point. Beautiful. That's what we want. And they clear the server, which is expected. They can clear the tag of Citadels. Fine. Freedom of information is a card. I feel like we want the post-truths. Or maybe we only want 1 post-truth. No, because we have Fly on the Wall in 15 minutes. We have a bunch of 1-pointers in our deck. But we want them to steal agendas. How do we get them to do that? Aw. Let's just sit for a turn and see what they do. They're probably gonna also sit and like draw, install something, and hit the rogue trading. How many points can you score in a single turn with this deck? A lot. A lot. It's just, how many cards can you draw is the better question. I think we draw here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. The thing is, this deck does want to be flooded, but we kind of want Sansan and Kali testing and Aurella, and we want them to have more agendas so that Fast Break has more juice. And maybe we want the Freedom of Informations to come a bit later. Fly on the Wall is good, though. Okay, let's go. Let's install Spin Doctor to burn 419. We'll install this in the remote. And we'll take a credit, and then we'll pitch the Freedom of Information. Yeah. Once we draw Aurella and another Sansan, then we're in business. That's a Freedom of Information. Let's get our agenda back and a Sansan back. Okay, we do want them to run here. Ooh, do we just draw more? I feel like we do. This is the turn, right? We just need to draw Aurella and Sansan, and then we just windmill agendas. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna draw. Okay, there's San. Let's go. We need a Rella now. This is risky. I feel like it's fine. We have 17 credits. Fast break works at a -1 right now. Turnpike. Okay. I need a Rella. I think our odds are decent. So let's play this. Let's draw 3. Let's get a Rella. We're going to install cards in server 4. Oh, license acquisition. Okay. Choose a card to install. We're going to install our San. No. Our Rella. And our post-truth dividend. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go res, and then we advance once, score. Let's trigger post-truth to draw. Choose a card in HQ to install. We're gonna install another post-truth into server 4, and then score. And then trigger post-truth to draw. There's fly on the wall. Choose card in HQ to install. Post-truth, server 4. Score. I think we're just going to keep drawing, because why not? Choose a card in HQ to install. We're going to install the license acquisition. Or wait, no, let's get the 15 minutes out, because that's free. This is so stupid. Okay. Now what? Do we play the fast break again? Because we can give them... Thinking. We can give them one tag with fly on the wall. I don't think we have enough clicks to give another tag so that freedom of information is free. If we install license acquisition, we go advance score. No, that doesn't work. If we install freedom of information, we can just advance it. No, because it's a 4-2 right now. Huh. There's nothing we want to install, right? Do we just score fly on the wall? We just got a spin doctor back so we can spin... Oh, we got a spin doctor back. Install and res that card ignoring all costs. Or we just play stock buyback. Install a card, choose a card in HQ to install. Okay, let's put... We want to keep the Cali testing. Let's put the turnpike on the remote. And then we'll play stock buyback. Then we'll pitch the hedge fund, pitch the... Oh, I should have thrown an agenda in there. That's fine. We'll pitch the license acquisition, I guess. Okay. Okay. Don't you cycle the calibration? How do we cycle the calibration? Oh, could we have won there? Because we score license acquisition. Score license acquisition. I could have scored 2 more. Right, so I advanced the license acquisition. Score. License acquisition gets us calibration. Reinstall another license acquisition. Score. Oh no, we did have the win there. We did have the win there. Shoot. Oh wait, did we have enough money? Gain 9 went to 15. We didn't have enough money. Yeah, we didn't have enough money. We needed a bit more money, actually. Can we win now? Install. Yeah, okay, we can win now. Fast break. Draw. Choose a server. Server 4. Install license acquisition. Install Kali testing. Install. We don't want to install Sansan because we can just get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. So we do want to install Sansan. Then we go res, place advancement, advance, score. Arella, the fly on the wall? No, the license acquisition. Oh, no, we do have enough money. We could have scored 7 points last turn. We did have enough money. Oh, man. We had enough money to score 7 points. That's so disappointing. No. I could have done it first try. Yeah. No, it was correct. I do win. You res ignoring all costs. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I could have scored 7 points last turn. That's so sad. Where did you find this deck list? I've been testing a deck like this on Janet the last week. I have a few different inclusions though, like 3x Arella, Rashida Overspin, only 2x SBB, stock buyback, and different ice. This is a deck list that Unbanned and I had worked on in January, and then it was posted by Kikai, who had won a circuit opener with it, which is found here. So this version of the list was posted on January 22nd, 2023, which is a different version than what I'm playing right now. What I'm playing right now is like a version that we had, because we had a bunch of versions, and the one that I'm playing right now is the one that I feel like I liked the best. We could have scored 7 points last turn. Let's do it again. I'm not stopping until we score 7 points in one game. And it seems like it happens. Man. How's it going, Finn? I missed your first message. Install, license, advanced Kali, do that thing. Yeah, like what I just did last turn is totally free. License acquisition is just a 2-1. I didn't think about that. So last game, let's see. We had, I didn't need money. Well, I needed some money, but it could have just been install the agenda, and then I would need to spend a click advancing it, and then that would score the license acquisition, pick up another Kali testing, pick up Kali testing, install license acquisition, pick up Kali testing, install fly in the wall, score fly in the wall. Yeah. We had it. We had it. I see the want for more fast break, but with no Mavericks, I suppose clock could be an issue. Just a meta call based on not much shaper. Exactly. No, we want more fast breaks. We don't want the Mavericks. I don't know. If there's clot, then you could play Mavericks. It's a very easy include, right? Pretty good. Live and learn. That's true. I mean, I guess the thing that I'm learning is license acquisition says install and res that card ignoring all costs. But to be fair, I didn't even consider that as a line. And then I thought that you couldn't do it because of the cost. But then turns out there is no cost. That's so funny. See, here's what I was saying, right? At the start of the stream, I was like, there's not a lot of Shaper, but I'm sure there's a Shaper deck out there. So what I'm doing right now is just encouraging people to play Shaper. So then we can get an injection of Shaper into the meta, because everybody's gonna need to find a way to counter one turn win R+. Yeah, makes sense. Fair to be greedy in this meta. Yeah, hey. Technically, you can score 16 points from an empty board without clot. Yeah, I believe it. The long con. Yeah. Because let's see. I can score every agenda. Fly on the wall. It's fly on the wall. Fly on the wall is the bottleneck, right? Because I can only score... Fly on the wall doesn't score itself. 15 minutes can score itself. Freedom of information can score itself. License acquisition can score itself. Post-truth dividend can score itself. And headline is a 3-2. So with one click in fast break, I can set up everything, including Kali testings. Oh, so can't I just score everything? I can install 3 Kali testings. Oh, but you have to take into account that the runner has to have stolen some agendas. Alright, we got Adam. 2 stock buybacks in hand, I think is a keep, although I don't have an ice and I have a freedom of information, which is really sus. I guess we have to throw this back because we don't have an ice for HQ. I don't want them to have a freedom of information, although news team is pretty good. Also, Arella in hand is pretty neat, because Adam has to trash. Maybe I just keep this for the stock buybacks. That can't be right, right? We keep this for the stock buybacks? No, we have hedge funds. That's scary. Your brewery will split up a Shaper at some point. Excellent. I look forward to some Shaper builds. Okay. Okay. Huh? Okay. Adam doesn't run remotes. So let's put the agendas that we want to keep. So I don't think we care about the license acquisitions. Or maybe we want one of them. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I mean, I could have also just discarded and shuffled back with spin, which is probably a more reasonable play. But this is the more wild play. Because Adam doesn't check remotes, right? Adam, like, runs HQ, and then accesses news team and stock buybacks. He's the top card of R&D. They also don't want to pay 2 to trash a spin doctor on turn 1. Okay, news team and stock buyback. You take the point because you don't want to take tags and then clear tags and then get hard-hitting newsed. So you lose a point here. And then you access stock buyback, right? And then now they can check some of these because we kind of want them to have some agendas. Oh, we're installing Earthrise. That's a play. That's a you don't have hard-hitting news kind of play. Which they're right, I don't. Do I want a free point here? Not really. Give me an ice. That is a stock buyback. Alright! Streaming Curse of Finding Oh No Ice. Let them eat traps, yeah. We're running Spin Doctor, that makes sense. They can pay 2 to trash it. $2 is a lot of money right now. We should pay attention to what they draw. Dirty Laundry Fermenter. So they're gonna play the Dirty Laundry this turn. Probably steal an agenda. I hope. We do want them to, like, if they ran both of these and stole them, that'd be good for us, I think. Although I'd like to keep the fly on the wall. They can have the license acquisition. Or the one in hand, that's fine too. Dirty Laundry. Oh, we found a 2-pointer? Is the worst case. A 1-pointer is the ideal case. It was a Spin Doctor. That's quite bad, actually. Turnpike is good. We might actually... Let's start by drawing. Huh. Okay, we want to Ice HQ. Because we want agendas to clog into hand. We want to get flooded. This brings me memories about my PD deck, my Mwanza PD deck. Did it have Mwanza? No, I don't think it did. It was just a punitive PD deck. So it's like you have a 40-card deck, and the agenda suite was 3 Vacheron, 3 Global Food Initiative. So you have a bunch of agendas that are worth nothing to the runner, and then you play punitive Counterstrike, and then you pretend like you're normal PD. So you're like doing a bunch of stuff, and oh, it did have Mwanza. Yeah. So you're doing normal PD things, and then they run HQ, and they think it's like a Managarm Skunkworks on HQ, and then turns out it's Mwanza, and then they steal like 5 agendas because you just want to flood yourself with Global Food Initiatives and Vacherons, and then you punitive for like 12 damage. Okay, 2 agendas in their square area is very good. Like, I don't care if they steal these. I want them to steal these. I don't want to score any agendas unless I'm scoring 7 in 1 turn. Right? Right. Arella, we want to keep in hand, do we? And we'd rather give them an agenda? Huh. We just install more agendas onto the board. Yeah. Right? Maybe install the fly on the wall. Because the license acquisitions is a 2-1 with Cali testing. Whereas fly on the wall just improves our freedom of information. But from last game, we can just score 7 1-pointers. And we don't need to score a 2-pointer. Or like the last agenda could be a 2-pointer. There's Bankar. They're running archives. They don't want to trash something that they see on top of R&D. That makes sense. We might score agendas off the board eventually. Oh, they're running this. Okay, that's good. They were checking for Spin Doctor? Because this is an agenda? What's happening? Oh, okay. Jailbreak. That was well calculated. Okay, fly on the wall. They drew Mad Dash. Okay, we gotta watch out now, because they're... Oh, and they freedom of information on the top, too. That sucks. San? Okay, we just need a fast break now. I don't need to play another stock buyback, I don't think. Maybe we license acquisition to install and res Spin Doctor. Is that crazy? Not at all, actually. Yeah, not at all. Okay, let's do that. Okay. We don't care about Turnpike. We don't care about stock buyback. Do we not care about the other stock buyback as well? Because fast break, 6, 7, 8, they're not going to do anything that makes us lose money. Yeah, we don't need stock buyback. I have a card that says gain 14 credits. I was like, I don't need that. Lori, how's it going? How's Edmonton? I hear that there's a lot of, it's really hot over there. But I've been following Brian on Facebook and Tabletop Cafe page, and it seems like the cafe is doing well, which is really nice. Okay, so we did the run archives, look at the top card, and then run R&D play, which is a great way of baiting a spin doctor, which I'm not going to fall for, because they have a mad dash in hand. So this is clearly a bait. No. If this was an agenda and they forgot about spin doctor, they would mad dash it. So this being an agenda and them forgetting about spin doctor is not what happened. We're mad dashing HQ? Sure. They have to trash whatever they access, which sucks for me because I don't want them to trash it. I guess we res Turnpike. Or not, we don't need to. Let's not res Turnpike. We just need to draw Fast Break. San. That's bad, I want that. License acquisition's fine. Just need Fast Break. They have 4 points with the Mad Dash. So the Mad Dash is gone. I haven't been paying attention to their draw well enough, so they might have another one in hand. Double bait. Oh, they do have another Mad Dash. Huh? Wait, what happened? They trashed Spin Doctor and they're running back into R&D? Sure. If they access a 2-pointer, they win. They access a 1-pointer. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need a fast break. Now. Do I spin back double spin? I think I do? Does that even make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Arella is not fast break. San is also not fast break. That is at least ice for R&D. But it is not fast break. And yes, before somebody in chat points out that the game-winning agenda is in server 2, I'm aware. There's nothing we can do about it, so we're just going to leave it there and hope they don't run. We're still in this game. They just need to not hit an agenda this turn. Which is kind of hard. Well, I mean, the top card needs to hold out, and HQ needs to hold out, and they need to not run server 2. It's possible. They need to trash the Spin Doctor first, because otherwise Find the Truth isn't going to work. When they do that, we're going to pop it for double spin, probably. How much license acquisitions are gone? There's 2 license acquisitions gone. So maybe there's an argument to be made that we pop it for San. And a spin. They targeted HQ. We pop this for... I think it's double spin. The chances of them accessing HQ and trashing San is quite low. Like, ideally they ran HQ and they access double Arella. And I called their first access at the start of the game, so I can call their access now, right? Oh, also Turnpike just makes them lose a credit. So they have to like pop Fermenter, run HQ, trash. So I res Turnpike here. Just so they don't have the money. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Make them lose $1. I don't see that money mattering, because when I play Fast Break, I'm going to gain 5 credits. And they just need to miss the agenda. They can hit anything. Just don't hit the Cali testing, don't hit the agenda. Find the Truth, seize the top. That needs to whiff. Oh. Dang. Is it coming? Oh, it's not coming. They are far away. Okay, so we need our fast breaks. We need our stock buybacks. Honestly, the fast break, like mulliganing for fast break is more important than mulliganing for stock buyback. Because we have hedge funds, like we have money redundancy, and we only need 1 stock buyback. Yeah. So we want, because we want 3 fast breaks, in addition to just having agendas in hand. That is a lot of they need tos. You gotta play to your outs. We're also running low on points. Yeah, if we found a fast break, like we can go. We draw like 9, and then we would get to the second fast break, and then we just keep going. I like this. This is great. Okay, time to play more. I was gonna put this together and bring this to our local meetup on Tuesdays, and I probably am going to do that and play this next week. Because I was just playing Acme. And Acme's fine, but it's probably a bit boring. Gaslight to search for operations. No room for Gaslight to find the fast break. We could play Gaslight. Gaslight is an asset we want to put on the board, though. Which to me is like something we kind of need to protect, which I guess is fine. We just put a piece of ice in front of it. It's a 2 trash thing that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I could see Gaslight getting played. This list used to have Amaze Amusements instead of Hedge Fund. Because, yeah, we might not need a hedge fund. We just have stock buyback. But having hedge fund improves our opening hands a lot. I love the agenda suite. I love the news team, the spin doctors. Yeah, I think if any cards go, it's the hedge fund. Hey, Kat. It's going great. In the first game, I almost scored 7 points in 1 turn, but I didn't calculate it correctly, and then we only scored 4, and then I stopped. But I could have scored 7 points in 1 turn on that first game. So now we're in search of the great 7 point in 1 turn. Yeah. Playing a fun R+ deck. Yeah, the hedge funds could go if we want to play Gaslight. Or Amaze Amusements. Amaze Amusements is cute, you know? It creates a scoring window for your freedom of information. But the issue is, we kind of want it all in the same turn. Huh. It's probably fine if we just score freedom of information if they steal an agenda with a maze, just because it gets a 2-pointer out of the game. The thing is, you actually don't want to spend too many turns, or any turns at all, scoring by advancing a single agenda. Because you're much more efficient in doing the combo than you are spending one turn at a time scoring agendas. But if it gets a 2-pointer out of the game, that's pretty good, because it is an agenda that your opponent can't steal. I can see gaslighting here. Maybe try that. You just like cut all 3 hedge funds for 3 gaslights. Or we cut all 3 hedge funds for 2 gaslights and a Kali testing. And then we rely a bit more on stock buyback. But I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means that our action spent on getting money has to come later. And as we saw in the last game, sometimes we don't have to click to play stock buyback. We'd much rather spend our clicks doing other stuff. But I feel like the hedge funds were not needed. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to put 3rd Kali testing in. We're going to put in 2 gaslights. And I need to reselect the deck. Okay. Let me just edit it over here. Screen's gonna look weird for a second. Gaslight, Kali testing, save. All right, there we go. Oh, Adul's gonna come play some Clot against us. Adul doesn't play Clot, right? I think he cut Clot out of his deck. We have a fast break in hand. Does that mean we keep this? We wait for them to steal agendas. But he's not gonna steal agendas. Like, we probably have to put a thing in a remote and start advancing. Do we mulligan this hand? Maybe we just play it. Mulligan? No, we're mulliganing. In some ways, it's actually, like, it's better to... Because if you keep a hand and then you do nothing, that's pretty suspicious. Although I think he knows what we're up to. Tomorrow's headline in our hand is pretty bad. We can probably just throw this onto the board and score it. Huh. We probably can. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have ice. Like, I think we're just gonna score tomorrow's headline next turn, just to get this out of the game, because it's 2 points. And then we'll figure things out. Add Clot and snipe the stream. 3x Clot, 3x Silent Chip Smoke. You might check these now. Although he should know that tomorrow's headline's the only 3-2. This is the only one you should be worried about. Does this pull out of HQ? It does. Huh. Okay. Let me just ice the remote here. Put a Sansan behind it. Does that make sense? We put an Arella behind it. We put an Arella behind it. So we go here, here, here. Next turn we can go score Arella, Sansan, and then we can windmill 2/1s. We probably wait a turn. We need a bit more money. And to get more money, we need him to steal agendas. Also, I like the rush here. Especially behind Funhouse. Although if he runs, we're going to have to click for credits after this res. Or maybe there's an argument where we don't res and we just give him the license acquisition. Ooh. Ooh. Although Gaslight doesn't get... It gets us Fast Break, but we don't need Fast Break right now. But it is something we can throw on the board. So you go draw, Gaslight, Spin Doctor. Yeah. That's fine. We just need him to steal some agendas here. I don't know how to best go about doing that. We can start putting fly on the walls on the board and then advancing them, I guess. Oh, actually, hopefully he just steals a fly on the wall here. Dang it. Do we do it to him? I think we do. I think we do. We do it to him. Okay, we have a fast break. He's checking my remotes, which is interesting. We have a license acquisition. Not sure what that does for us. We have another fast break. Okay, we just like throw the fly on the walls on the board, I think. So we go boom, boom, and we can also throw the Sansan onto the board, although that can screw things up if he doesn't run and trash it. But if he does run and trash it, then that's really good for us. So yeah. That could be a big misplay. But I feel like by the time that we want to have a Sansan available for license acquisition, we will have either found another one or he will have trashed this one. I love this deck. This is so good. Except the part where we get clotted. We're gonna get clotted. And then I don't know what we're supposed to do. But until then, this is great. Huh. Just like throw an ice on HQ, take 2 credits. Penrose? Run R&D? Sure. Please find a 1-pointer. Nice. Please find another 1-pointer. There's lots of them in the deck. Nope, okay. We kind of want to keep the license acquisition, so we might, like, advance a fly on the wall. Ooh, okay, there's the other Sansan. Okay. Where do we put this funhouse? You know, like advance credit? He can't leave that. If we double advance it, he can't leave that. But if we single advance it, he might. Thing is, this funhouse isn't really going to do us anything. Let's just throw it on R&D. We're going to advance this once and take credit. Let's see if he runs a single advance card. If we double advance it, he's definitely going to run it. Because otherwise, we can just plop a Sand on it and score it. Yeah, he bites. Okay. Okay. And then next turn, we're probably going to do the same thing. And single advance the other fly on the wall. Because I can, the remote, I'm going to lose my license acquisition and my Arella. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. I don't want to spend 5 resing a funhouse. Because he just spends 2, breaks it, takes a tag, clears a tag. That's not worth 5 credits for me. Even if we're running him through it over and over again. We do have gain 5 in our hands. Post-truth is good, I guess. We can throw the Sand onto the board. We could, like, install Sand, advance, fly on the wall, take a credit. This is great. That's great. Cat, you're enjoying what's going on? Feeding flies. We're just feeding flies to Smoke. Smoke likes flies. Flies don't like Smoke. Now, what's going through his head is like, is server 8 also an agenda? Wait, where are we overclocking? Oh. I don't like that. But I guess you got it. Oh, wait. We're going to pop SMC? Are we going to pop SMC? No. We're just hard reading that that's a trashable that we're going to overclock and trash. Well done. Okay. Stock buyback is live. Fast break is kind of live. We would like him to have another agenda or two. Although we do just lose to Clot, right? Another Sand. That's fine. You can trash that. We can technically score through Clot with Fast Break and Cali testings. Huh. Oh, we left the Sand. That's also interesting. I don't believe Adol is playing Clot. But I don't think we can do anything about it, even if he was. Let's just gain money. I'm trying to think about, like, eventually we're going to play fast break, and then we're going to try to score, and then we're going to get clotted, and then we concede. But is there another play we can make that doesn't involve conceding? I'm not sure. Not sure. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is another play we can make that doesn't involve conceding. And the fact that he's happy sitting here doing nothing with an SMC on the board tells me that he has clot. Ooh, San. It's time to go. Ooh, okay. Server 3. We don't want San, because we can post-truth it? No, we can just spend a bunch of money. Unfortunately, we can only install 3 things. Huh. We can just throw things on the board, right? This. And then I guess we ask if there's action. Oh, okay. I mean, okay, so we can bait out a clot with these cards. Okay. Do we lose now? Is it possible to have scored all in one window? I think we can let this go. We just take 2 credits. This feels bad. We probably misplayed that. If we waited a long time, we can score through clot with a bunch of Cali testings. But we would need the perfect hand and 1 fast break. Hope they draw clot just before the combo turn. That's true. That's a good strategy. This is probably GG. We're running? Okay, I think we res this. Although we probably wanted to give him another agenda there. I should have thought that through a bit more. Yeah, we should have, we should have put the 15 minutes in the remote instead of the Cali testing. Because we want to hold as many Cali testings as possible. Although we really only need 2. Well, actually, no, we only need 1. So actually, this is fine. Because we need San and Cali testing and a 2-1. And then from there, we can just windmill agendas. So I think this is actually fine. I don't think we've lost yet. We're leaving Arella. That's good. So we just need to draw the other San... Oh, no, all 3 Sansens are in here. Okay, so we gotta spin doctor it. Or we need to draw 2 Cali testings. I don't know what purging does exactly. Oh, well, no, we will need to purge. Oh, we're gonna simul-chip it back right away? Okay. Guys, we're in this game. He might think we have our clock down. I'm happy to res a funhouse on HQ. We'll find another stock buyback eventually. We can chuck 15 minutes into the bin. Or even... We're going to need the license acquisition. So we can get a sand back. We need to find 2 Cali testings. I think we can win if we find 2 Cali testings, right? That's a bad draw. Yeah, I guess it's 15 minutes. Although we can't really score freedom of information. Because it's at best a 3-2, because we can only get 1 fly on the wall scored. Okay, we have SMC. And we have overclock. How are we getting this clock back? Do we have another simul-chip in hand? Egret on the funhouse, so we can after-image bypass it. Fine. Fine. I kind of want him to steal a freedom of information here. Nice. They're happy about that. I'm happy about that. Don't install a simul chip, although he probably has one. Okay. So we're gonna lose next turn on an HQ run. So we fast break, right? And we have to find a Cali testing. And if we do that, we can score our license acquisition, which will get us a sand. Is there a reason to wait? No. No, there's not. Okay. Server 3, we install Cali testing. We have to find our fly on the wall, I think, because we have to score freedom of information. Pitching 15 minutes is so long. Surely it's license acquisition. Yeah. Surely it's license acquisition. Say done. Can we win here? I don't know. We're just gonna do this. Res. Advance. No, we can't win here. Right? Score. Arella the post-truth into server 3. Install the sand. We have another license acquisition? We do. So we score this with the sand in server 3. Score. Trigger post-truth. We need to draw. That's not what we want. Choose a card in HQ to install. We'll install... Okay, so our combo just ends here. We install Spin Doctor. In a new remote. We could also install Gaslight to get Fast Break, but we just have to trust that Spin Doctor is going to get it for us. And then I don't think we pop the spin. So we'll just sit. Huh. It was probably correct to do that. Yeah, it was probably correct to do that, because it forces them to make a decision here. If they go for the win or if they trash my stuff. They don't have that much money. And we install spin in a new remote to force them to spend a click checking it. And when he does that, we will res, draw our fast break, pop the spin for 15 minutes and a Cali testing. Or 15 minutes and... Actually, it's probably 15 minutes and a Cali testing. Running HQ, okay. That's fine. There's a news team in here, which would be great. We could draw, but I kind of want him to waste clicks running, and we're behind. So we just take the 2 and 5. Okay. They're going to overclock the remote. They're not trashing the gaslight, which makes sense. Okay. They're going to have to deal with the funhouse tag, so we might keep the spin doctor. Aww. We have to find our 3rd fast break. Ooh, and we can draw for it. But we kind of need money. Surely we take the money. I forgot about the R+ trigger. But surely we take the money, because we need 4 to play fast break. So that's really important, actually. And then they trash that. They probably trash the Arella too. No? They leave the Arella. Okay. We might have an out. That's not what we wanted. Is shuffling 2 fast breaks and drawing 1 game winning? No. Oh, actually... How many post-truths? Wait, is there 3? Oh no, there's 2 post-truth dividends left in the deck. So we go install advanced event score. Arella. No, it's not. It's not game winning. We actually kind of need a Sansan. Actually, I don't know if fast break's actually the play. We kind of need a Sansan. Or we just score 2 post-truths in a 15 minutes. Yikers. Yikers, yikers. Okay, let's do this. Damn, we're good. Okay. Install Gaslight Server 3. Install IP Block HQ. Stock buyback. Hard to calculate the scoring lines. It is so hard to calculate the scoring lines, yeah. I mean, I missed it in the first game. Still kind of disappointed about that. We won the game in the end, which is important, but 7 points in a turn, you know? I did say I'm going to keep going until I score 7 in a turn. Although it doesn't look like he has another copy of Simulchip in the deck. I should not have said that. Should not have said that. What are we doing? We're installing Evert? Ooh. Nice. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. We're not clotting. We're not clotting. I don't understand why we're not clotting, but we're not clotting. Okay, you gotta trash the gaslight now. We're still gonna think about the Orella, but he hasn't trashed it before, so he's not gonna trash it this time. And he only used one click, so there's no simul-chip coming down. There's Find the Truth, okay, and Paperclip. News team. Draw, I guess? Draw, Ice Archives, install News Team in the remote. Seems fine. Oh, actually, I probably should have drawn again and dumped 2 news teams. It's probably a better line, actually. He probably runs and sees 2 news teams on archives in that case. Yeah, I think this is a bad line. This is the turn? Oh, is it now? Although this line keeps a news team in HQ. This is a bad install, I think. Because archives is, or the remote is free. The remote is 2 stealth credits, so this is a bad install. Which actually gives a good argument for me to just put a 2-pointer in there. Fires. Sure. We need to draw a fast break. And which is a 1 in 12. And we have to keep our post-truth dividend. Oh. Yeah, I'd love to draw. That's a lot of agendas. It's kind of fine. You just don't hit the freedom of information. You can hit anything else. Ideally, you hit the news team. Also, this could be a spin doctor, actually. So you could say this is a misplay. Although I might get, like, are we deep diving? I don't know. Maybe this is the turn, is a deep dive threat. Because I can. We removed the clot for sure. Okay, we stole a 1-pointer. That's pretty bad for us. Because we can no longer score out by just scoring 2 1s anymore. So we need to combo somehow. Although we weren't going to have that many turns left anyways, so we probably didn't have enough time to score 2 1s. Oh, we are deep diving. We're deep diving? We're just going to take this tag, right? Yeah, this doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We lose to deep dive. Unless we have all the agendas in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, there's still 2 agendas left. So there's a way, I guess. Oh no, because he just takes that as tags and trashes it. No. GG. The clot and 2 simul chips was enough. Should have just taken the concede line. Although I think I misplayed that first fast break. If we kept one of the Cali testings in hand, we would have had it. There's the agenda. It was a close game. I could have scored a little bit more earlier. Alright. On the hunt for our 7-point turn. This is fun. I'm having fun with this deck. Money was fine that game. What changes can we make? Gaslight, I think, was good. We might move the ice around. Like, we probably cut the Thoth and play a second IP block. That's probably a good change. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, but Thoth triggers my ID. Huh. We do like cards that trigger my ID. Turnpike kind of triggers my ID. Off. IP block. IP block's good, though. Huh. Let's keep it as is. Resistor. I do like Resistor. I think I'd rather play IP block than Resistor, just because IP block like has that element of tag to it that could trigger my ID, whereas Resistor is good in like old CTM builds because it's like a tag punishment, but I feel like I have enough tag punishment, namely scoring 2-pointers for 1 click. Yeah, I think I would only play Resistor after I have 3 IP blocks in the deck. That's an interesting suggestion. First 24/7 Netrunner stream trying to catch the elusive 7-point turn. Nah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We almost did it in our first game. First game. Also, I would like to, like, if I score an agenda or 2 early, but then I end up scoring 7 points to win by more than 7, does that count? Probably doesn't. First hit's free, then you gotta pay energy. Also, I will give a sneaky little shout to Brandon, aka the King, who is playing in a tournament tomorrow, I believe. He's playing in a tournament, in a local tournament in Toronto tomorrow, and he's bringing a deck that I worked on with him 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. 1 week ago? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I worked on it with him 2 weeks ago. It is a monster of a corp deck. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. He's probably going to play. He's probably going to do well. It's probably going to get posted. Or maybe it doesn't get posted, and we won't know what I'm talking about. But it's a scary corp deck, and apparently there are not a lot of good corp decks these days. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm probably jumping way too far ahead, but I'm hoping it elicits a ban. Spoil the faction at least. It's Jinteki. You don't think there's a lot of good corp decks? Interesting. Okay, that's not what I said. I was told that there's not a lot of good corp decks. I've been oracling for him lately and can confirm very scary. Yeah, he brought that deck idea to me, and then I like built the initial version with him. I don't know how it's gone lately, like what changes have been made, if any. But Unban and all the toxic Kentucky decks. It's true. It's so true. It's so true. Let me take a little peek at what's been posted. Has there been a Hoshiko list posted? The Devil's Momakua. Yeah, okay, so this list has been posted, and then there's also the... I mean, I don't think I need to look this up. There's plenty of decks out there. So... something internal about Unbanned is they all... And I say this because, like, I don't test actively with them that much. Like sometimes I'll work specifically with Brandon or something when I see them around. But I've been getting back into it just because I've been away doing law school. But before I would keep up with the Discord and read everything and give thoughts on whatever it is that the people are working on. But since law school, like I have not been doing that. So every time like there's like notifications, there's like 50 in one channel and 50 in another, and like I just boop and I remove the notification. I don't look at it just because I don't have time. I've been looking a bit more now, and I've noticed that some people in the group really like Warroid Tracker, and then it's led us to the conclusion, I don't know if you want to call it a conclusion, but it's led us to, I think I keep this because there's a fast break, right? That's a bad idea. 2 ice is better. It's led us a bit scary to be playing against... what to do here? We want to ice HQ more than R&D. So I think we just ice credit deny Hoshiko. Seems fine. There's people in the group like Warroid Tracker, which has led us to the idea that Aeneas Informant is really good, and like maybe Aeneas Informant is really good, but I'm just kind of like, is Aeneas Informant only good because everybody that you test against plays Warroid Tracker, or is Aeneas Informant actually good? Yeah. So if you notice, like some of the decks that we've posted have Warroid Tracker and have Aeneas Informant in them. But that's like generally how testing groups and testing in general goes, is you have decks that match up well against each other in some way. So you have a deck that is bad against Aeneas Informant, and that kind of moves you towards tech to beat your corp deck. Generally that's what you see. Like I feel like that's usually how it goes, is you build a corp deck, and your corp deck does this certain thing that's really good, and then you end up bringing a runner deck to the tournament or whatever it is that you're prepping for that can beat your corp deck. Unless it's like really niche. Like Kat, I'd be interested in your thoughts about Loki Egg. Like, did you guys do that for Worlds? Like, you played Loki Egg, and then like what was the Freedom's plan against Loki Egg? Is that a good matchup for Freedom? It probably isn't, right? So, but like the thing is, like Loki Egg is such a unique deck. Like you're not gonna build something that beats Loki Egg. What is this hand? I think I should have iced a remote. Hey, ice. I think we do this. I've been running the Aeneas Hoshiko. It's okay as long as it's not versus Rotom's stupid glaciers. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, I'm a glacier player, and like if there's a good glacier deck that exists, like I'm probably playing the glacier deck. So that's why I'm skeptical of Aeneas Informant, because usually cards that prey on open servers are cards that I generally stay away from, because I don't play corp decks that have open servers. Prey mostly. No, not good. Yeah. Yeah. A better example of that is Rotterdam, where we were on IG and Freedom. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's usually... It's usually you build a runner deck that beats your own corp deck. And not the other way around. Like, I usually don't see that where you have, like, a good runner deck, and then you build a corp that counters your runner deck. Usually, if you were to take my two decks and play them against each other, usually my runner is the one that beats the corp. But at Worlds, I played APOC Latin Sports Metal, and I think Sports Metal wins that, especially because I cut Claude at the end of the day. So I guess it didn't really apply to me either for Worlds. We just score license acquisition and in res Sansan. Is that good? It is, right? Right? Yeah. It does mean we can't score 7 points in one turn, but I think that's just a good line. If they don't run archives before running the remote, then the turnpike gives them a tag, which would be very nice. Wake implant. What does this even do? Plays a power counter. When you breach R&D, you may remove up to 3. Okay. We can't res the funhouse, so we don't. That kind of sucks. We do want them to steal agendas, so this is fine. We just click for 3. We could have clicked for 2 and installed Spin Doctor. I think in some matchups the Aeneas is a bit too slow to get off the ground. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. In the past when I've played Aeneas, I have felt too slow. Is that partially due to the current state of the game where runners make a lot of value and corps win in their own way? If there were more combo runners like DDoS Haley, would it be reversed? Probably. It's an interesting thought, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That makes a lot of sense. Let's hope they're playing political graffiti, then you can still score 7 in a turn. Like card for card, the Jinsei Hosh list. How does this archetype perform in Sports Metal? Well, the whole point of this is that we can have a bunch of tags with like license acquisition and freedom of information and fly on the wall. Like, I feel like the cards work together nicely. Wow, we're actually just icing all centrals and purging here. I guess. Although we're gonna have to spend another turn clicking for credits before we purge. Oh, is that true? Yeah, it is true. This seems good. I think we're in a good spot. Although we kind of want to feed another agenda. So maybe it's like install agenda in the remote, take 2 credits next turn. Yeah. Yeah, I think next turn is install fly on the wall, take 2 credits. Or maybe we even install 15 minutes. That's so odd. Like 15 minutes is a 2-1, and we want to keep all the 2-1s. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Oh, we might purge here. Costs them 2 credits. Yeah, we'll tax 2 credits. Oh, actually no, this is way better than taxing 2 credits, because we need to double leech it. And then we only have 1 counter. So if this is an agenda, then we're good. We don't even need to purge. Nice. Nice. Very nice. We access Spin Doctor and we mod 15 minutes. Fine. So this is just like install Spin Doctor, credit. Or we just click for 3. Let's probably click for 3, just so we can res both turnpikes. Take the boring line. Luckily for you, if they made no changes to this list, they have 0 tag tech. Excellent. I've seen Arella Sports played, it's fine. I don't think it's anything to write home about. Because what? Like, Arella... Sports Metal has Bifurcation, and Bifurcation just dereses a card, which doesn't really help what we're trying to do. Whereas Post-Truth Dividend draws you a card, and that is really good. Oh, actually, that's a horrible argument, because Sports Metal just draws you cards. Wonder what the influence... Like, there's a lot of yellow cards you need to port as well, right? And also stock buyback. You probably don't have enough influence for all the things you want. What are we doing here? Installing Fly on the Wall and taking credits? That seems bad. Installing Spin Doctor and taking credits? I kind of feel like we just do this. There's a bit of a risk with the double Spin Doctor, because we could lose them somehow. But with 15 minutes in the bin, like, we don't really want to shuffle any of these. Because we kind of want to sand in the bin for the purposes of license acquisition. So we might just slow roll a Fly on the Wall and see what happens. Hopefully they steal it. Maybe they don't. Sports draws cards itself, though. Yeah. I mean, what's the influence? Because we would be playing stock buyback. That's 6. Sand's 3 influence. Cali Testing's 3 influence. Arella's 3 influence. It's a lot of influence. There's no like Fly on the Wall freedom of information shenanigans. And like, we're here to do shenanigans. You know, so. Ooh, we're getting an ID trigger? Nice. I think we just take money at this point. Or do we draw? Drawing is money, because we want to get our stock buybacks. Right. Okay, top card was not a trashable or an agenda. Clearing a tag last click. There's the stock buyback. So this is like... Oh, we need to purge this turn. Fine. Just throw out a license acquisition. Yeah. Run archives? Run R&D, okay. We don't want to draw here, because we actually don't want cards. We just want to like double advance this Fly on the Wall and play stock buyback. Or probably single advance, play stock buyback, install spin. Don't hit the spin. Okay, that's fine. Reveal gaslight, clear tag, fine. So it's advance, install, gain 5. Feels bad, but we'll find another one. We also don't need that much money, right? If they run archives, I think we give them the 15 minutes and maybe even the license acquisition. If they run last click, we might give them the tomorrow's headline. No stock, play biotic labor instead of Cali. No stock buyback, though. Don't we need stock buyback for money? Just play like hedge fund. I mean, I guess we have seen that we don't need that much money. But if you're playing biotic labor, you definitely need more money. But it does seem like this deck works with just 12 to 15 credits. I actually think we leave 2 1-pointers in there. We got the Spin Doctor and the tomorrow's headline back. That might be crazy. I think the Spin Doctor is more important than a 1-pointer. Right now, at least. Ooh! I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, we need to get another news team in there. Okay. We could draw here. Right? We could play it safer and take credits. We really well could draw here. We find a fast break. We could win. We're going for it. Let's draw. Okay, that's something. If we take money, then we purge. But if we draw, we can't purge. Well, we might be able to purge. We can just dump news teams. It's a little dangerous. Pretty dangerous, actually. No! We didn't find fast break. Install Sansan. Advance. Score. No, this doesn't... We can't do anything this turn. So what? It's leave R&D. It's... We can install News Team Naked. They're probably going to run it to trigger Ma and Amakua. And then they can take 2 tags and then leave it on the board and get a Ma trigger, which I think I'm okay with. We could even put Gaslight out there naked. That seems like an awful idea. Oh, they get to Aeneas the news team as well. Maybe we do just purge. Okay. That's not bad. So cruel. Yeah, if I remember right, it's 15 credits to do a 5-point combo with Biotic. You make some money from sports and you have Hyperloops to help as well. Oh yeah, Hyperloops. Forgot about Hyperloops. And Megapre. Megapre is just a good agenda. So I can see that working. What the heck is going on? This is like draw, install Sansan, install spin. Ooh, okay. Okay, if the Spin Doctor draws us fast break, we win. Surely. Surely. I will settle for a 6-point combo. That is not a fast break. Not a fast break. I guess it's this and Thoth. We don't need more money. You could say we put the news team back. I don't know. There is a world where we might want Thoth back. If we just keep drawing dead. Plus you get 3 fast breaks, so you can always find them. I have 3 fast break. I just don't have Mavericks to counter Clot. But hey, I think there is actually, you can actually workshop a way to play around Clot. You just have to draw your Cali testings. Because I think you can score all in one action window. That is also not fast break. Oh my goodness. What are we doing, deck? Did I just install 3 cards in the remote? And then they run, and then they gain 8 with Aeneas Informant. Okay. Install Sansan, install Arella. No, we can't do anything. We just alright. I don't know what's going on. Advance Fly. And then I'd have to discard. Let's just throw things in the remote. I didn't see the latest list. You're just waiting for a fast break. Maybe you don't shuffle anything back. That's true. That is true. That maybe. Well, I think I would at least shuffle the Sansan back. Because I don't want to. If I leave the Spin Doctor there, then the Aeneas get a turtle counter and get a Maw trigger. Like, we don't want that. So we might shuffle the Sansan back, or we might shuffle nothing back and just RFG the Spin Doctor. Next turn you can combo. Next turn if I advance Fly. It'd be a pretty bad combo. Ooh, we're running HQ. That means we're not running the remote. That's good. Okay, that's fine. Access Cali testing. That's not even an agenda. If they hit an agenda here, they could have won. We're exposing the Cali testing and trashing the tomorrow's headline. That's unfortunate because we can get a tag off Fly on the Wall, get a tag off headline, and score freedom of information. We're running the remote now. Okay. And then I draw. And we still don't find fast break. And now they steal a point. Do they clear a tag, or do they run R&D and try to win? They could also run HQ and try to win, but I don't see them running HQ this turn. They're going to gain a bunch of money. Stole Fly on the Wall, not trashing Arella, not trashing Cali testing. They see the Sansan, and they trash the Sansan, clear the tag. Okay, that's good for us. Okay, install Sansan. We can license acquisition the headline. Thinking. Install Sansan, install license acquisition. Advance the license acquisition. Install Sansan, install advance. Res Cali testing. Trigger, score. We have no clicks left. We get a Arella trigger, which can install Cali testing, and license acquisition can install. Oh wait, it has to be an asset or upgrade. Never mind, we can't install an agenda with license acquisition. Shoot. Okay, so we can get back our Sansan. That's not helpful. So we can install 3. Oh no, we can get back the Cali testing. So we can get 1 point. We have no clicks left. Install Cali testing, install, freedom of information. No, we can't win here. Draw again? Put another ice on HQ? Pray? Draw Spin Doctor? Fast break. This doesn't actually help us. Or does it? We can do everything that we just said. I mean, I think we lose next turn if we don't do this, right? Let's go. We need to draw 1-pointers. That is a 1-pointer. Okay. Install server 1. We have Arella and Cali testing in there. So we want to install every copy of Cali testing. And we want to install a San. After that, we don't really care. So it's probably post-truth. Right? Right. And we might as well throw another Arella in there for funsies. Okay, and then we go res San, res Arella. We have 3 Cali testing, so we res Cali testing, advance the post-truth, score. Trigger post-truth. Draw a 2-1. That's not a 2-1. Install license acquisition in the remote. Res Cali testing. Score license acquisition. Okay. Now what? Now we probably have to put another funhouse on HQ. Because we need to protect our freedom of information. So we're just using license acquisition to get either Cali testing in the remote or news team in the remote. It's probably news team, actually. Just so we discourage running the remote. And then we ice HQ and we pass. Discarding this. Oh, we just throw out our agendas, right? Because if they run archives, we lose anyways. We just throw out our agendas. Oh boy. It's quite a magic trick. Yeah, it's okay. Let's give a little smiley face. Not doing well. Install Aeneas Informant. That is a click that they have not spent making a run. That's good. Run R&D. That is not archives. That's also good. Ooh, and this is triggering? So we can draw? I think we want to draw. Or we need money? Yeah, okay, now we do take money. I was thinking we want to draw because we can bait them into running HQ and make them spend time going places where there is a low chance of stealing. But we think we do need the money. That's fine. We lost the fast break. No! No! Can we even win this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a spin doctor left. 14. What's the 14th agenda? Post-truth? Yeah. So there is a post-truth left in the deck, and there is a freedom of information in hand, and a 15 minutes in their square area, so we can win this game. Technically. So we need to draw the other fast break, because we just got our fast break mod. So if we draw the other fast break, then I think we do win with a little bit of luck out of R&D. But like the odds are in our favor. Because we draw fast break, and then we can go click 15 minutes, play fast break. And then we can score 15 minutes for free. Score fast break. Right? Click 15 minutes, score fast break. We install 15 minutes. Do we have another? No. We go advance, score. No, okay. They just win on archives. Oh, good game. Dang. Fast break's not coming up. That was close. I feel like if we drew the fast break way before, we would have had that with the find the wall on the remote. Just one. Sat around in the mid-game trying to get it. Yep. All right. We gotta keep going. This is fun. I like playing Netrunner like this is so different. All right, let's try that again. Guess our record is 2-2. We gotta get a positive record at least. That's close. I wonder, like money is actually good. So the gaslights are actually a good change. 2 Arella has been good. The 3 Cali testing, 3 Sansan was something that I changed recently. And in the games that we've played today, it seems like the right choice. Any suggestions for what runners I should check out? I've just been playing Adam, and I need to start playing more other runners. So there's like Finn was telling me that he's cooking shapers. I'd love to play a shaper if there's a good shaper. But like that's whatever. Like Anarch, I think, is just some normal stuff. So, still can't believe half the field on Monday was Adam. Yeah, hey, I can't believe you played against all the Adams. We had a like a little, what do we call it? A game night kit? Was it a game night kit? All but one, just 3 rounds. Yeah, we had a little tournament on Monday evening, and we had 8 players, which is a great number, and 4 of us were playing Adam. A GNK, yeah. That's pretty funny. I ran into there's a really interesting deck that I ran into. Um, we also have a player named Adam. I think it was Adam's deck. I don't remember what it was now. It was whatever his corp was. I don't remember now. Byron Wu posted an interesting Headlock Hoshiko on his channel. Adam was playing Adam, yeah. Headlock Hoshiko. Headlock. What kind of headlock are we talking about? There's no lamprey. Anarch. Hoshiko. Search. I'll have to look it up in a second. Doesn't show up right away. Adam's Corpus outfit. Outfit. Oh yeah, like it was like a Hard Hitting News, Econ Warfare, bad pub situation. I don't remember what was something that I wanted to say about it. I do want to share. So I was playing against Ryan, also known as Hams. Always great games playing against him. It's always such a good time. And I was playing Acme against his Sable, and I basically had this turn where there was a double advance. There was an agenda in the remote that was not advanced, and he didn't know it was an agenda. And there's 2 pieces of ice that were pretty bad. But one of them was a toll booth. He could break through the toll booth, but it just costs him a bit. So I go and I double advance the card in the remote, and it's probably an agenda, because usually you don't install NGOs and don't advance them. So I double advance the agenda, and then he goes and he runs, and I res toll booth. I was at 9 credits, and I go down to 1. And he's like, okay, like I don't need to go through this turn. I can set up to get through it better next turn. So he takes the 3 credits loss off the toll booth, bounces. And then on my turn, all my centrals are iced. And I go credit, install a second ice on HQ. So I take a credit, and I'm at 3. And then I install another ice on HQ. I go back down to 2 credits. And like, apparently he was gonna run the remote. But because I like hesitated on the install, I don't remember what exactly I did. But he was trying to read me, and he like thought that I hesitated on the install, and then I ended up installing. So he thought that maybe it was an NGO and it wasn't an agenda, because I don't have enough money to advance and score the agenda next turn. So he originally was going to run, and then he ended up chooses not to run. So he like does some other stuff. And that was the most greediest line that I've taken in a while, because the line was, take 2 credits, install ice, go down to 2, hope he doesn't run, pick up my subliminal messaging that's in archives, and that gets me my 3rd credit. So that's what happened. He didn't run, I picked up the subliminal, and I scored. And it was a send a message as well, and I like res the ice that I installed on HQ. It was excellent. He was describing, he was like, you know that feeling when your like heart just drops to the ground? He was like, that's the feeling he felt when I showed the subliminal. Okay, we're against an Essa, and I'm pretty sure this is Cat. What do we do? This is probably a fine hand. We just don't want to get Chastushka, right? Hijack router diversion. Oh. License acquisition is good. We could double ice HQ here. Do we need to ice R&D? Yeah, let's ice R&D. We could have double iced HQ there. Diesel. I don't know how aggressive they're going to play. There's the Botulus. Yeah, double ice HQ might have been the play. I don't think we res this. Because it's got a single sub. News team is so good. Take that negative point. Take it. Let's draw an ice. That's not an ice, but that's a good card nonetheless. Let's install a naked Spin Doctor. And we'll take a credit. And they want to run Spin Doctor. Ooh. Let's lose our news team. And an agenda, I guess? Because we want the stock buybacks for speed. Yeah. We need another ice on HQ. Maybe we should have res last turn and make them use a counter. Okay. Okay, we're in business. We're in business. Let's get rid of this. Actually, we draw a card first. Okay. Get rid of this. Install here. Take a credit. Okay. This is good. We're not going to get just douche good. Or if we are, they're going to go through it tough. We have the fast break. Okay. This is coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together. We need them to run archives. Like now, ideally. Just Dirty Laundry, right? Cat plays Dirty Laundry. Ryan playing Reprise was a fun moment here too. Oh, that's right! I forgot about that. I had a resed Hydra, which I don't remember if I paid for or if I sent a message resed. And he goes and he runs HQ, and it was like a 3 and 5 out of HQ. Like I had 3 gens in HQ. And he goes and runs HQ, steals 15 minutes, and plays Reprise, however you want to say it, and makes me pick up the resed Hydra and then runs the remote to steal the Bologna that was in there. So good. That was the same game. What are we doing here? Am I just gonna stock buyback again? That seems bad. Let's... I think we draw once. We install spin, and we take a credit, and we pitch the freedom of information. And then we spin back the freedom of information and the agenda, and then we give them... Ooh, maybe we give them the post-truth, actually. We might give them the post-truth. And we just get the turnpike back. Am I crazy? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. We're losing the point. Let's go. Next turn we install ice. Install another ice, hopefully, if we find another ice, play stock buyback. And then the turn after we get Sand Sand in our hand and we fire. What the heck do we have? We have MK Ultra. That costs 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So they are 1 credit short from breaking this. Nice. Unless I've miscounted. If I've miscounted here, then I might have lost the game. But I don't think I've miscounted. Okay. We could draw if we're crazy, but I feel like we want to take a turn and play stock buyback first. So let's just take money. They lost finality. And they lost a credit. And they see Arella. And they trash Arella. That sucks. Kinda wanted that. We draw freedom of information. Don't want that. We do need to double Ice HQ here. Let's go Ice HQ, take credit, stock buyback. Yeah. We don't care about Light the Fire. We could have trashed it, but I don't think we care about that. Laundry Archives is fine. Ooh, they still have the tag. Wait. Okay. Fast break? Let's say we draw nothing. Cali testing. Headline. We have to draw something on the fast break. We need to draw Arella or Sansan. But if we do draw Arella or Sansan, then I think we can just score our hand. Oh no, we need Arella and Sansan. I think we go for it, right? I'm pretty sure the correct play is just score post-truth dividend. We're doing it. I need to draw Arella and Sansan. We win the game. No Sansan. No Sansan sucks. Okay, Arella new remote. Do we even install things then? Okay, thinking. Okay, if we go Arella, Cali testing, post-truth, we Cali test the post-truth, score. We have 2 clicks still. We install... There's no Sansan in here. We install the other post-truth. We draw and try to find Sansan with the post-truth score. We don't get it. If we do get it, we can install Sansan. If we don't make this play, we need to wait for another fast break. Which I don't want to do. Okay, let's do it. This, and I'm pretty sure... Can we score 4 points here? Advance, score, advance, score. We can score 4 points here. Maybe we just score 4 points and call it a day. Yeah, this is a little out there. We do just score 4 points and call it a day. Advance. Oh no, we don't get 4 points. No, we don't get 4 points. Okay. So it has to be post-truth. Done. Res. Advance. Place. Res. Score. Draw Sansan. Spin Doctor. Okay. We can score another post-truth. I don't think we do that. I think we just install 2 Spin Doctors. Or we install Spin Doctor Gaslight and hope the Gaslight lives. Oh, we have to lose a card? Off the top is fine. Okay. I don't hate what just happened. Although we probably should have put the advancement token on the spin doctor. We're legworking. I love it. We draw. Should we res spin doctor here? Probably not. We're so tagged. Headline's fine. Turnpike is good. Freedom of information's fine. Although we would have loved to keep the freedom of information, because that's just a free 2 points. I mean, it was all fine. As long as they hit one non-agenda. That was like the second worst case. What's happening? Wait, what? Huh? What are you playing? We get to know that, right? Oh, okay. I wonder what we're lighting. On 4. On the gaslight. Let's just lose... We want the funhouse. So we'll lose Turnpike. And I guess one off the top. San. Trashing Arella. Okay. Fire Spin Doctor. All 3 Sans are next to each other. Okay, so now we shuffle for Fast Break for sure. And probably Arella. Because we do have Ice. Oh, we probably put the agenda back, actually. Oh, no, because we have another Spin Doctor, so it's probably Arella. We start the turn, and we are so good at this game. We're so good at this game. Nice. Okay, this. Did I get an Arella there? We did not. This. We even have another fast break. So we actually just say done and we play the other fast break. Oh no, we play the Spin Doctor. And then we say done. And then we res Spin Doctor. And then we shuffle it. We win here. We surely win here. We shuffle it for Cali testing and Arella, just to guarantee that we get it. Although, why are we getting Cali testing? Maybe we actually want Fast Break for the money. Because it's 2 credits. No, we want to guarantee that we get it. Okay, so we don't want the Cali testing. Let's do this. We play the other Fast Break to draw 6. There's Arella. We install cards in server 6. We install Arella. We install Freedom of Information. And then we say done. And then we res Arella. We res San. We score. Choose a card in HQ to install. Freedom of Information. Server 6. We'll lose the IP block. We score. We choose the 15 minutes in server 6. Lose this. Score. Choose post-truth dividend. Yay! Very good. We did it. We did it. How much more can we score? We're just gonna find out. And then we need to res. Oh wait. Oh no, we have to. We already screwed that up because we need to score license acquisition, but we can. This is the 7th point. Oh no, and then we can score. Okay, so we can score license acquisition, which I messed up. So we pretend that this is in our square area. We can score one more fly on the wall, and there's no agendas left. So we can score 2 more agendas here. So that's 7, 8, 9 points. But that was really helped by the fact that that the runner was on 4 tags. Otherwise, we would have had to give tags with fly on the wall. Wild. Okay. That's probably... I didn't really eat lunch, so I'm probably going to call the stream there. I do want to think about whether or not I would have got that if they didn't start with tags. So, second click was fast break. We would have used a Cali testing to score a fly on the wall, and we would have had to use an advancement to score the other fly on the wall with our third click, and then we can Arella the Freedom of Informations, because those become 2/2s. Yeah, so we would have actually won there even if the runner was not on any tags. We just score 2 fly on the walls first, and then score all the Freedom of Informations. Wow. I love this deck. Okay. Hope everybody had fun. I certainly had a lot of fun. I am going to call the stream there. I will be back next week. Stay tuned for the tournament that's coming up this weekend. I know that Brandon's going to be playing in it, and I think he'll be posting that list, so keep an eye out for that. What else is happening? There's that... I think I mentioned this at the very start, but I will be going around Europe, and hopefully I can hang out with some people and play some Netrunner in different countries around Europe. Yeah. What else? I will be back next week, and I'll keep doing this for the next month, exactly a month, because then after probably around next month this day, so June 12th, around that week I'll be leaving. But until then, we have about 3 or 4 more weeks of this, and yeah, if there honestly, and if there's any like online tournaments that I play in as well, I'll probably join and stream that as well. All right. That's all. Hope everybody enjoyed. I am going to call the stream there. I'll see you later.